record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the...
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have Alex Bowman in the 2023 number 48 Ally paint scheme. Now this is the primary paint scheme. There's two versions of this car. There's this version and then there's the night version, which we will review, whenever the next day kind of flows in whenever I start uploading. So now this is actually one of the two variants you can't get right now, but it's one that maybe, if it don't get canceled, which I think it will, the Pride car, the Ally Better Together, that is the same paint scheme except for the hood. The hood's different. It's got the Better Together logo for Ally, and it's got an entirely white hood instead of the purple hood with the white Ally A. Now, I'm going to go ahead and call it now because it happened last year. It's going to get DNP'd, meaning did not produce, or did not. Sorry, the whole table shook because my freaking cat jumped up on the table. Anyway, did not produce, or whatever, DNP'd, canceled, basically, because there's not enough pre-orders. If you don't get enough pre-orders, it's not Lionel's fault. Just people don't pre-order, and then that's how things get canceled. So, with a major or huge chunk of the community not really being supporters of that community, the other community, it's probably going to get canceled. So I'm just going to buy another paint scheme of this and remake it, basically. Just kind of swap out the hood, and that really be it, because there's nothing else I could do to make it, look accurate, because that's all it was just the hood. Now, last year, I am going to make the Pride car from last year. I'm not a member myself, but I mean, I am a Alex Bowman fan, super fan, whatever you want to call it, and it's not only because of that that I'm making the car, it's just, I don't know, I want to do it. I mean, it seems simple, so I mean, might as well, right? I'm not going to get it any other way, and not even that. It's just like, I'm not a member myself, but I've got friends and family who are. I mean, I don't care what they do. They're not affecting my life, so, I mean, why should anybody else care? That's one thing I don't understand. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, so what if you don't like it? It's not affecting you. Nobody's hurting anybody else. It's fine. It's not a big deal at all. I mean, just because I'm not that way don't mean I gotta hate on somebody for being different. That's just dumb. I mean, I don't know why there's so much hatred for all that. But anyway, we'll get into all that, maybe, possibly. I don't want to drive viewers away from talking about it. But whenever I do make the Pride car, it's not, don't hate on me for it, because I know I got a lot of haters in the world. But, I mean, I'm sure, obviously, there's a whole lot of supporters. I know a couple supporters I'm friends with. Again, some of the members, I mean, again, it's no big deal. It's not bothering me, so I don't care. And because they're family friends, I'm going to support them no matter what. I mean, that's just how family friends should be. Anyway, on to the actual car itself. I didn't mean to get sidetracked. I apologize. But yeah, this is the first of two different paint schemes you can get. Again, the day car and the night car. It's not considered the day car because it's just Alex Bowman Ally 2023. But then you got the Alex Bowman 48 Ally Night 2023 Camaro. So, yeah, but I like the night car a lot better than this one. They're both really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, when I first saw the announcement for this car, I'm kind of like, I mean, it's okay. It's nothing amazing by any means, but, it kind of grew on me, which most Alex Bowman schemes do. So it's not bad. I do like this paint scheme quite a lot. Again, I like the night version a lot better. But nonetheless, we're going to get both of those bad boys reviewed here very, very soon. So let's go ahead and start out with this one, get this diecast out of the box, and take a closer look at this fantastic paint scheme and this brand new paint scheme for 2023, because this has not been ran before. Here's the diecast out of the box, and man, this thing looks so much better. Now, I'm not really, I like the purple in the front and the white on the end. I'm not really too sure how I feel about the midsection. It's a pretty, interesting transition, but I mean, I don't really know how I feel. It almost reminds me of, how am I, God, how am I supposed to say that? I don't really know how to express it, but, it just looks like lights that are, say you're in a car and you're driving by lights and it has, that weird little flash at night. It's just, little streaks of light. It's hard to explain. Maybe a better way to put it is just, shooting stars or something, which that might be more fitting for the night car. But either way, the transition is pretty cool. I think, is it the same car but just darker? I don't even remember. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at either of them other than this one here. But yeah, either way, it's a good car. I mean, they're really nice paint schemes. I like how they kind of switch it up every year. Some of them don't, like Larson. But, you know, for the most part, I mean, even Byron kind of don't have different paint schemes either. He will sometimes, but not every single year. I'm pretty sure Bowman and Elliott have pretty much had different paint schemes, at least in somewhat type of way, every single year. So that's, you know, pretty cool. But anyway, on to the actual car. I keep rambling too much. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent little car. I see the streaks in the hood. I didn't even see that until now. But I mean, it looks nice. I really, really like this design. Now, again, I was kind of iffy at first, but I mean, you know, kind of come around to me, and it looks, you know, I think it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get on to the review here. First things first, we're going to take a look at this hood here. Very interesting. Now, it's not done very well, if that makes sense. It looks like the A for the alley was put on there first, and then, like, the streaks are done around it. Because if you look at the top, you can see where it kind of flows into that white a little bit. I don't know. I figured there should be one whole decal. I don't know if it's, like, layered. I don't really know how that works, but I don't know, it looks like almost like a purple wall in a rundown building, and it's got like streaks of just like old nastiness, which is actually not a very pleasant way to describe how the hood looks. I'm not saying it's garbage or anything. I mean, it looks good. It's just, it reminds me of like an old purple wall with just stuff running down it over the years. I don't know. It's a very bad way to look at it. But anyway, got the hood louvers there. You got the ZL1, you got the roof flaps and the alloy there, or the alloy A, I guess. Oh, there we go. Got the Bowman text there on the banner with the bow tie on the left side. On the roof, got some of those stars kind of or not stars, but those bunch of lines going on there. Don't really know. It's almost like if you took like have you seen the videos like on the internet where they'll take like crayons and then they'll melt them, and you can see like the crayons like go down like the sheet of paper or whatever. That's almost what it reminds me of. I guess that's more really the best way to put it. I mean, I guess that's all I can really say. So I do have a little bit of a problem with the roof here. 48's fine. Outlined, really nice. But the Ally Do It Right is not outlined, and I don't like how the Do It Right isn't outlined. Because, I mean, you can't really read it. I mean, it's just kind of blends in a little bit. So that is one thing I would absolutely change. It's just, I don't know. I don't like how it was done. Ally Do It Right on the deck lid there. Got a purple back end, looks very nice. A bright purple, got Camaro ZL1 48, reminds me of Johnson still. Got the tail lights back here, Ally Valvoline. Then, of course, got the spoiler back here with the pop rivets. Then you got the HingeItCars.com, Do It Right. There's even no Ally on it, it's just Do It Right. And then you got the Ally there, there's the Ally. And you can see that transition on the side. And for the B-post, we have, let's see, Chevrolet, Alcalta, Cincinnati, Climb, but I think that says that was on the Elliott car too. Let's see. Ooh. Freightliner maybe, Mac Tools, and Simon's there. Or so I do believe. Alex Bowman on the name banner. Got the 48th there. NASCAR Cup Series. NASCAR 75th anniversary because, you know, it's the 75th year. Goodyear there. Got Sunoco 48. Got a very nice little front end here. Pretty sharp. I love the purple. And that black splitter looks really nice. Of course, with the black accents with the headlights. Grill and side grills. Not grills. Side vents, maybe? I don't really know what you'd call that. But either way, it looks good. Very, very nice car. Actually cannot wait to review the night car, which might be the first one I do in this next little set of videos here. But yeah, again, pretty nice paint scheme. It's not my favorite that Bowman has had, but in terms of primary, probably 2019 might be my favorite for Bowman's primary, or 2018. No, 2018. What did 2018 look like? Or no, 2021 was really good too. Either 2019 or 2021. I don't know. 2019 was cool. It was kind of bland, but it was still kind of nice. 2022 wasn't bad either, but it was kind of weird. Definitely a downgrade from 2021. Actually, I think 2021 might be my favorite. Also, if you keep wondering why the table's shaking, I don't know if I said this in this video or the last video. My cat's just kind of chilling on the table, looking out the window, and she'll like scratch her ear every now and then, so I'll kind of shake the table because it's not a very stable table. Stable table, okay. I don't know. I'm a child. I thought that was cool because it rhymed. But if she's walking around now and she's kind of shaking everything up, so I do apologize in advance because you might see that throughout a lot of videos. Yep, there she goes. She's scratching her ear. But she loves sitting on the table and just looking out the window. So, I mean, I can't really stop her from that. I'm not going to keep my cat from looking outside. I mean, I think that's a little bit cruel at least. But anyway, on to, back to, the whole diecast thing. Really nice car. If you're a Bowman fan, I absolutely recommend picking it up. That might be a little biased because, I'm a Bowman fan, but I still think it's a pretty good car. Once again, I cannot wait to review the night car, which again is probably going to be the next car I review, but it'll just be uploaded on a different day. So, with that being said, I do believe that will be all for this diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
Everything that I ever worked for, I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall.